Hi, I'm Kelly Mosier, and this is my informative speech for Linda Hamlin's Speech 120 class. As Albert Einstein once said, I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. We've all seen it. A family out to dinner, but no one is talking to each other. Instead, their heads are buried into their phones, more focused on the cyber world than the people in front of them. This is becoming more common as the popularity of social media skyrockets. I want you to be informed about the effects social media has on mental health. First, I will discuss that social media is addicting. Second, I will discuss that social media can cause mental illness. And lastly, I will discuss that social media provides a false sense of connection between people. I have been a social media user since early adolescence. I have done my research about social media and the mental health effects associated with it. I found my research on the internet and through the use of library databases. Let's look first at the addictive nature of social media. Social media is highly addictive. People become anxious when they cannot check their phones. As stated in an article from Psychology Today, people check their phones from the fear of missing out. Also explained in an article from Business Line, U.S. researchers found that social media is more addicting than cigarettes and alcohol when they experimented on people from Germany. This is because people think that there is no cost associated with checking their social media accounts, when in fact it's stealing our time. People are also checking their social media accounts more at work, which is making us less productive. As you can see here, adults, millennials ages 18 to 34 are spending the majority of the time checking their social media from 9 to 5, which is when they are at work. An article in the newspaper Youth Today states that a psychology professor from California State University by the name of Larry D. Rosen found that our grades suffer from frequently checking social media. Students of all grade levels get lower grades when they check their Facebook accounts every 15 minutes. And as you can see here, the majority of Facebook users are ages 18 to 25, which is college age. And then we have 11 to 17, which is middle school age. As well as social media being highly addictive, it also causes mental illnesses. Let's revisit Dr. Larry D. Rosen's research. He found that teens who use social media are more likely to be narcissistic. Rosen also found that Facebook use in young adults causes them to be aggressive, manic, and have antisocial disorders. Also stated in the article, the professor explains that when children overuse social media and technology, they develop problems, and these problems lead to having health problems later in life. According to an article in the scholarly peer-reviewed journal Addicting Behaviors, cyberbullying is a major issue right now. Social media users end up having suicidal thoughts and even lead to having suicide attempts. Social media users with mental health illnesses are more likely to be cyberbullied. In addition to this, social media gives users a false sense of belongingness that doesn't actually exist in real life. Social media provides a false sense of connection between people. Many of our online connections are with people we don't actually know in real life. As stated in an article by author Brian Jung, users are spending more time on their cyber relationships, which causes their real important relationships to suffer. This leads to unhappiness as soon as they log off the internet, which goes back to being addicted to logging back on. Now let me summarize my brief presentation on social media and mental health. First, I discussed that social media is highly addictive. Second, I discussed that social media can cause mental issues. And third, I discussed that social media provides a false sense of connection between people. Social media may seem like an easy way to pass time and connect, but it takes a toll on our mind more than we might think. As Einstein foreshadowed many years ago, social media has altered the way we interact with the real world and changed the way we think forever.